Guys, today has been so exhausting and I can't even begin to tell you guys. Like honestly, today has been really tiring. Okay, for those of you that are new to the channel, my name is Adua and I'm on here just sharing stories, Bible lessons, verses of how I'm actually recovering from being a lukewarm Christian to full blown and crazy and all out for Christ, right? Okay, guys. Anyways, one funny thing is, Pastor Nathaniel Bassey's song "Exalted." Guys, it's been ringing in my head all day. Does it happen to you guys as well? You know, there's a, your name is exalted in the heavens, exalted in the earth. Hallelujah. I really love how simple the Nathaniel songs are, but they make sense. Do you get it? Anyways, guys, I just want to talk about something that I've observed. It's not necessarily this is not a Bible story or anything. It's just something that I have learned. And it's about trauma, guys. It's about trauma. And obviously trauma basically is an injury. Do you get it? Like you can have physical trauma, mental and emotional, psychological. There's even spiritual, guys. Like trauma can be everywhere and anywhere, and anyone can give you trauma. And one thing I realized is that sometimes you can be traumatized without even knowing. I I have come to realize that the closer I get to God, the more I realize areas that I have injuries in. And trauma is just injury, right? I know sometimes we try to make it seem like, oh, you don't want to say you're traumatized. It's like there's something wrong with you. Guys, there's something wrong with all of us. All of us. Yeah. Do you understand? God is helping us. Do you understand? God is the one keeping us. Yeah. So there's nothing wrong with you because you're a child of God, because God is with you. Yeah. But as life happens, you're going to be traumatized. And isn't it funny how, at least that's what I have seen in my life, the closer I get to God, because God is light, it's like He begins to shine light on the wounds that I didn't even know were there, wounds that I had no idea were present. But I was reacting. Do you understand? Like I was acting injured, but I didn't know, oh, this is the wound that is making me act this way. And see, everything can be a form of injury, guys. From how you move, how you talk, certain patterns that exist in your family that you come to follow, all those things, guys, it's just crazy, right? But today, I just want to talk about why it is important to keep healing. Why should you even heal? Why shouldn't you hold it against the people that hurt you? Why shouldn't you just wisen up? I think that's how in today's world we'll put it. Like, if you're hard, if you're this, it's like, yeah, you have sense. That's not necessarily true because the way trauma works is it keeps you injured so that you can now injure people. Like the last time I mentioned how people who saw their parents abuse each other, or just basically any pattern that you don't like, you just realize that, oh, you are falling into the same pattern. You're like, I never want to be like this. I never ever want to be like this. But that's the same thing you become. It's not because of anything. It's just Also because trauma actually puts you in very deadly patterns. And I always say that imagine if you had every wound that you got on your body till now. God knows that me, I was a very troublesome kid. Guys, even at this age, don't tell anybody. But guys, I still jump walls. Like, I know sometimes people are like, you see, I'm a big girl. You can say, like, I'm fat. But people don't know. Guys, I jump walls. I jump walls. Like, anytime I see a wall, I want to, it's a hobby. Like, I'm actually scared of heights. That's a fear that God is helping me to deal with. But if it's a wall, no matter how high the wall is, I just want to jump the wall. She gets it. It's a bad place. I don't even know why I went there, guys. When you see me outside, this is not the real me. But I jump walls, yes. But anyways, guys, it's just like I was talking about injuries. So you can imagine like how hurt would I have gotten, like, and how bad would my body even look if my body just kept every injury? Like, I need to cut here, there's injury. I cut here, there's injury here, injury everywhere. Like this face that you see like this. There was even one time that my cheek was swollen like this. Like you guys would just come and see me like that. Honestly, that's what will be happening here. But it's because your body chooses to heal, right? And I think some of us are carrying so many wounds and you don't know. Like that bitterness, that unforgiveness. The reason why everything offends you so easily, everything just irritates you. You are bleeding on people who didn't hurt you. And one thing I want you people to know is no matter how painful the process of healing is, it is not the same as being subjected to that trauma every single day. Why am I saying this, guys? Okay. For example, me, I've been a big girl all my life, right? And I can tell you, since I started like working out, losing some weight, actually, we bless the Lord. Guys, I'm about to be snatched. Anyways, since I started doing that, just making changes for myself, when I look at pictures and I'm like, hey, people are still saying, hey, you're gorgeous, you're this, you're that. And it's true. We thank God for, yeah. But these people are not telling me the truth that, Auntie, you're on your way to death, oh. Do you get it? And every day that I decided, every day now, even now that I choose not to go through the pain of eating right, working out, walking, just being active, like anything that's good for my body, not taking in junk. Every time that I ignore that pain, guess what pain I'm facing now? The pain of a child asking me, Auntie, are you pregnant? Because one child asked me like this in church some time ago. Thank God that now I don't look like I'm pregnant. I said, if we're not in church, the man will slap this girl. Why would you say that to me? But guys, that's the pain I had to face. Do you get it? Like the pain of going out and people say obolo or see in Ghana, Ghanaians are rude. Guys, if you go out as obolo in Ghana, you can face anything in life. They'll say, oh, obolo tea, or just the fact that honestly, guys, people are amazing. People are beautiful, gorgeous. And this is not even my situation, but I remember in school, one of my colleagues, she's one of the most brilliant girls I've ever met. But it's just every time all people saw was her body. And even before people could actually get to know who she is, they had already defined who she's supposed to be. So every day that she decided that maybe she didn't have healthy patterns as a kid, maybe just food was a coping mechanism, whatever it is, whatever reason that she was stuck in that cycle, as long as she decided to remain in that, she was making the choice now to face people who were like deal with her the way she looked, the way they thought they should deal with her because of how she looked. Do you get it? So, guys, that's what you're doing. Every time that you're unforgiving, you're bitter, and you don't want people to be nice to you, it's not going to work. You cannot be happy for somebody. I want people to be happy for you. Like, no, you cannot carry the poison and the antidote at the same time. You have to choose something. And every pathway is painful. Do you understand? I would rather go through the pain of healing. I've gone through so much in life, poisonings, all those things like betrayal, backstabbing, like honestly. And that's not to say I've not done bad things to people. In fact, I've done lots. But every time that I choose to excuse why I'm this way, like so people that say, maybe if I get angry, hey, like it's dangerous. So whose anger is not dangerous? Because when you're angry, you can do stupid things. Everybody's anger is dangerous. I'm the only person who can be angry. No. But if it's either you choose the pain of learning to let go, learning not to be easily irritated or triggered, allowing God to do that work in you. For the longest time, I was like, God, I don't even ever want to get angry. Honestly, my whole life, I know people have seen me irritated, but it's only my family that knows my proper anger because it just doesn't make sense, right? And I really thank God that He's been able to deal with me because anger is also an expression of pain. Anger is an expression of pain. And this person stepped on you, or this person cheated on you, this person did this. That's why you're angry. One thing that really used to trigger me is if I realized that somebody wants to cheat me, because in my mind, like, how stupid do you think I am? And normally, like, I'm a smart girl. Do you understand? So I'm like, who is this one? Like, what are you doing? Because even before you were coming, I knew that this is what you are coming to do. So why are you trying to insult my intelligence? Like, and at least do it stylishly. Like, don't do it so plain. Like, that's such an insult to me. And guys, it used to trigger me, but I realized it was every day having to deal with that anger. Sometimes your literal chest will be aching, like you will have heartache, literally, because you are that angry. Do you understand? So it was either choosing that or going through that pain of God telling me, see, it's not even about this person. You have some pain locked away. Some of you are like, men, I will never trust a man. Never trust a man, never trust a man. It's because your father that gave birth to you was a deadbeat. We are really sorry for that. But you have to heal. Like, you're only traumatized for so long until you become the terrorist yourself. Do you get it? Like, you know how these celebrities that come out and people go like, oh, they're molesting children, this. Have you realized that 90% of them also have a history of molestation in their background? They have a history of sexual abuse or some sort of abuse in their background. So, guys, let me tell you something. If you don't heal from the pain, it will become the only thing that you know. And then by the time you realize, you are in that cycle. Do you understand? That's why for the men, some of you promise to never be deadbeats and cheat like your dad, but already you've paid for 3 people to do abortions. Already you cannot be in a committed relationship. You these ladies, you can never submit to any man, guys. And are you a feminist? Then are you this? You're this. Okay, auntie, we heard you. We've heard. But continue choosing that pain, because what you're going to end up doing is you're going to end up broken every time. But it's better to go through the pain of healing. As I don't know how much sense I'm making to you guys, but this makes a lot of sense, and I really hope you get insight into what I'm saying and you understand what I'm saying. Like, there is no point. You have to choose at some point. You have to choose one thing, else that's what you're going to become. That's exactly what you're going to become. Do you understand? I've seen so many people go like, I don't want to be like this boss, and he's so rude, he's this. But why is it that they gave you group leader? Guys, come on, group leader. This person wants to stand on our necks because of group leader. And you say you don't want to be like that, our boss. Are you not already like that, our boss? It's just that your office is small now. Like, all you need is a bigger office, and then you start slapping everybody. Some of you, your trauma is just waiting, it's just waiting for the position, then it will express itself. Honestly, guys, it's not an excuse. We traumatized you as a child. We know. Like, that's life happens. These people were never meant to do that. And if these people healed, they would have never done what they did. They would have never hurt you the way they did. Do you understand? Some of you are even traumatized by people dying. Honestly, like, I lost a very close friend, and for the longest time I didn't want anyone that close to me, because, like, it's not like you will die. Oh, but what if you go and die? Like, what if I wake up and you go, like, you going to die? Because that guy, he just went to die. And I was just like, this is not fair. Like, how will I invest my emotions and then you go and die? Right? And I had to actually go through that pain and then let go of it and give it to God and everything. And I promise you, I've had the most fantastic, amazing friends, family support. Like, I don't take my people for granted. Imagine if I was like not allowing them to love me. Do you get it? Like, and now I'm so loved. Like, I can't even take nonsense because I feel bad for taking nonsense from people, because, like, I'm too loved at home. Do you understand? So I have no choice but to work out if people are just doing anyhow, because number one, see how God loves me. And then even on this earth, like, God has given me the gift of people, and it's not because of anything else. It's because at every point in time we're choosing to heal so that we can love each other, so that we can correct each other. Do you understand? But you, because you came from a broken home, so what, you also want a broken home. No, guys, it's painful. Nobody is saying it's not painful. And, like, I'm not trying to seem insensitive to anyone's pain or trauma. I know it's true. But, guys, so if someone has had, look at the number of car accidents that have happened in the world. But every day, people are still buying cars. And then we should stop even making cars. Some people even work. They are working and then they'll fall and die. So because of that one too, you will not work again because it's traumatic. Guys, come on now. Please, like, I'm really begging you. That's one thing. You have to be willing to allow God to heal you. You have to be willing to dislike the person that the trauma is turning you into. Like, I remember talking to one of my friends about, like, weight loss and everything. I said that, guy, it's so hard. Like, it's not a joking something, guys. But then it's like, okay, I get to excuses and go like, okay, I didn't grow up with healthy patterns or this or that, just excuses. Or I can just keep quiet and work on it so that no child will see me and come and ask me, Auntie, are you pregnant? Is there a baby in your tummy? It's not baby, it is fat. It's fat, guys. Oh, guys, I'm always joking around. But yeah, don't mind me. But I hope you get what I mean. So yeah, today that's all I wanted to share. It's nothing much, just something what I think that, like, choose the pain you want to go through, right? And then choose that one and then work with it. So every day that you're not choosing the right thing, you're actually choosing to be in the same cycle and the same pattern as the trauma or whatever. If you don't choose to heal from that rape abuse, most of them turn into nymphomaniacs, most of them turn into sex addicts with all weird sex habits and all that, like alcoholism, everything, guys. So yeah, that's all I have to say today. Make sure that you're staying healed, because we're recovering from thinking our trauma is excusable, our trauma is okay. No, it is not. It is not. Okay? You're only traumatized for so long till you become the terrorist yourself. I'm sure even right now, as you're listening to me, there are so many examples in your head. Alright, that's it for today, guys. I am exhausted, so I'm gonna leave you. Bye. Love y'all. see you in the comments and on the next video. Guys, just comment, let's talk about it. Tell me something. You can reach out to me on IG as well. Love you all. Bye.